Toasties coming, bringing cheer. A friend with a smile, a heart that's bright. Everything feels better when he's in sight. Hey Toasty, hey, hello our friends. With you around, the fun won't end. A voice so warm, a laugh so true. Toasty, we're always glad to see you. With tales to spin and jokes to share, Toasty's the one who's always there. A clever mind and a spirit so kind. He's the friend that's one of a kind. Hey Toasty, hey, hello our friends. With you around, the fun won't end. A voice so warm, a laugh so true. Toasty, we're always glad to see you. From every moment to every new day, Toasty's the one who lights the way. A friend to count on through thick and thin. It's always a joy when he walks in. Hey Toasty, hey, hello our friends. With you around, the fun won't end. A voice so warm, a laugh so true. Toasty, we're always glad to see you. From every moment to every new day, Toasty's the one who lights the way. A friend to count on through thick and thin. It's always a joy when he walks in. Hey Toasty, hey, hello our friends. With you around, the fun won't end. A voice so warm, a laugh so true. Toasty, we're always glad to see you.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to the Dragon's Lair Treasure. I don't know, something like those, something along those lines. How are people die? I'm not dying. I'm fine. Promote yourself. I intend to. I don't want that. Hey Toasty, hey, hello my friend, with you around, you are a square peg. That's my cover of the song. Here you go, and now you can see me. You cannot see the game at the moment. Why can't you see the game? It wasn't working earlier, but now it's working. Oh, whatever. Keep an eye on it. But yeah, the game capture earlier was not working. So I switched over to doing display capture. But if it's working with game capture, we'll keep that going. Just keep an eye on things. I already tweeted that I was live, but I'm just going back through again. And retweeting that I'm live. How is everyone? We had Bad Sad was the first to join in, even before I started streaming. What a mad lad. And then we had Orange Lamp, or Dat Lamp. Boom. Which I just got to Dawn Trail there, Dat Lamp. It's pretty awesome. And then... no, not that. Let's see. Diablo's scared of nothing. Angels, demons, adventurers. However, there's one thing he's terrified of. Good King Mogul Mog the 12th. Praise be his fluffiness. Oh, God. I actually just did that trial again. That boss fight with the Moogle. Is it Moogle? Yeah. No game sounds. Yeah, no game sounds at the moment. Give me a second. I can't hear the game myself. Just FYI. Boom. And then... But thank you for letting me know, of course. It's always good. And then... Boom. We're good. We did it. We did all the things. And that's that. And click here. Okay. Now there should be game audio. So if you guys still can't hear it, let me know. But we're in. And we are playing the Devolution mod. As per Dunstan's recommendation. Fire your tech. No. It's just that it's in the background. When it was unfocused, there's no audio anywhere. I had to do the extreme trial last night, right before bed, for my Wondrous Tale entry. I only got 6 hours of sleep before coming here to work. Now that song is stuck in my head. Alright, we're going to make a new hero. I'm debating, because we're playing the Hellfire version. We are doing the mod, but the mod's just to help with having it run on a modern system. But, yeah. I have ears. Having it run. Yeah, game sounds. There we go. I'll fire my tech, though, there, Dread Raider. It's nice to see you, too, there, bud. And here we go. Dread. Now that should work, because I added you. I don't know what class... I've never really played the monk. I don't know much about the monk. There we go. You know what? Why not? Well, we'll have it be a poll. I can make a poll. I forgot I can't do a poll on mobile app. Oh my god. I need to fix that. I need to have a setup that I can have both things running. There's no game audio at this current second, but I wanted to make a poll. Boop. Alive. Boom. Here. Alive. Okay. Let's do this poll. It's official style, everyone. Gauge of audience. Start a poll. What class should we play? We got 4 options. Warrior, Rogue, Sorcerer, and Monk. Let me choose Monk. Thank you. Bam. There you go. That's the poll. Yep. Let's see. Nothing more terrifying than having to corral 4 DPS not to kill any too early. So many wipes. Why? I clicked on the game. Is the poll going? Let's go Rogue. I can't see the poll. What the heck is this nonsense? I'm trying to engage with my audience here, YouTube. Why you gotta be like this? We gotta vote for Rogue. I know that much. Alright. Sorry about the game audio. That Warrior Rogue 50-50. Thank you, Bad Sad. How many people have voted in that poll? Yep. Okay. It's split. It's a split between the warrior and rogue. Oh my goodness. I mean, sorcerer's my go-to. He's my jam. I overseed everyone. No, I'm kidding. Alright, it's time. I have to do a coin flip. I don't have a coin. I'm trying to think. No, that's not going to be fair. That I can't really tell. Maybe. Cancer reproductive harm on this later. Alright. Your voice decides toast. I want to flip a coin. I don't have one. Why? I'm just going in circles. Okay, enough dilly-dallying. I can get a coin online. We're flipping a coin. Heads were a warrior, tails were a rogue. Here we go. Boop, 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 boop. Bam! And we got tails. Boop. Bam. There we go. So tails were a rogue. Imagine when we stream some Dankampone Kingdom. Now we need a name for our rogue. Sexy Beast. That's a name I haven't done in a while. Yeah! Rogue, a trick coin for the win. Ask Geralt? I should have asked Geralt. That would have been much quicker. We're just going to play on normal. Because it's sort of like that was the end game of Diablo. Was to play on the harder difficulties. Later. I'm trying to zoom out, but you can with this mod. But we don't have that enabled. We're trying to keep this as true to the original Diablo. One thing is the animation's a lot smoother though. But like graphic fidelity and stuff, we're running this at 480p, guys. Rogues don't play fair. Why coin flip when we have a trick coin? That's fair. Let's talk to people.
My friend?
Tell me your gossip.
Knows as much about the art of war as I do about the art of healing. He is a shrewd merchant, but his work is second to none. Oh, I suppose that may be because he's the only blacksmith left here.
Griswold is the best blacksmith in town. He's also the only blacksmith in town, but he's the best. And we can, we have the trap disarm skill. Nice. I mean, rogues are something that I haven't played in games as much as other classes. I don't dislike rogues. It really depends on the system, though. There are some systems, like when I played Borderlands 2, I played Zero, the assassin, you know, the rogue-type character. This is so flippin' nostalgic. But yeah, I'm trying to keep this as true to the retro game experience as possible, while also just making it so it runs nice and smooth for a stream. So that's why we have the mod, but we're really not doing a lot of the other quality of life improvements that it's done. Which is nice. Like, it's a mod that is very, like, bare bones, so you can play the game basically as it was in the 90s. Oh, so thank you everyone for voting in that poll. The cows! Who the fuck this bitch? I don't remember him. Oh my god. I love the cows. Now, I didn't know this as a kid, but, you know, found out later in life that the whole, like, cow level thing. So, Blizzard... Okay, we're fine. We glitched for a second, but we're fine. Blizzard has, like, a lot of cheats, especially in, like, their early games, where you get to skip stuff by doing...
I need something done, but I couldn't impose on a perfect stranger.
Okay.
Perhaps after you've been here a while.
Alright, I mean, you could just tell me you have a quest or some shit, Lester. You don't have to be so coy about it. It's like, I need something done, but I couldn't ask you. No, that's weird. The only NPC to feel weirded out for giving a quest.
A chest opened in darkness holds no greater treasure than when it is opened in the light. The storyteller Cain is an enigma,
Cain!
only to those who do not look. His knowledge of what lies beneath the cathedral is far greater than even he allows himself to realize.
Oh, hell yeah. As someone who is chaotic neutral in real life and in-game, rogues are usually my go-to class. D&D as a cleric, you have no idea what my goblin brain came up with. Oh, I never really played clerics as a kid, but now I really like them. I do like support and healing classes, but druids are my go-to. Admittedly, like old D&D druids were weak, very weak. They were like a cleric with less stuff, the ability to wear less armor and use not as many weapons. They got shapeshifting at like level 7 and they could turn into like a squirrel. It wasn't that, well, no, it was basically that level. They could like turn into a bird and fly, but yeah. Like, we're just going into the dungeon. We're trying to find some quests, talking to people, but...
The sanctity of this place has been fouled.
Ah! Shoot him! Shoot him! I am shooting everywhere but him. Ah! Skeleton! Heck yeah, we're in the dungeon. We're here. Now, there is a button that we can hold so we can see the loot. So this is a new feature like in the mod, because that was not in the present game. So I'm not going to hit that button. We're going to do it old school style, where we have to actually like search around for the loot. I know what they were trying to mimic. I mean, admittedly, that's a huge quality of life improvement that is just so flippin' good. To just like hold down a button for loot, but it wasn't in the original game. Trying to find rings in this game is just such a hassle, and like what they're trying to mimic was like you actually like physically searching for loot with your hand, and I think that's kind of a neat idea. That like just sucks when you're trying to find a ring, but like a ring's like 1 pixel. Okay, I said there wasn't a search, but there is for the monk. But we're not a monk. We're a rogue. Die! I said die! Frickin' A. Oh, we have a cape. Hey, let's wear it. We don't get to see our armor. Sad. But that's just as it was in this game. You can see your armor on your character. And we also have to carry our gold around. Is that telling me my armor's already almost dead? It is. That's fine. Kill it! I'm also trying to run in this game, but you can't run. Ah! Die! But yes. I could totally see if you're chaotic neutral, you being a trickster druid, a trickster cleric, that lamp and just coming up with the craziest things for your character to do. Which is good. We need a little bit of chaotic neutral. I would say I'm definitely more good oriented in real life. Like a neutral good. Man, I love this. I love old school Diablo. This is like one of my first games ever. I remember playing... We're not playing the sorcerer right now, that's fine. But I would always insist on being the sorcerer. I couldn't read. And I didn't know what I was doing. So I'd play the sorcerer and I'd go up and hit things with my staff and then die a bunch and get mad. And then my brothers were like, you know, you could play a different class. I'm like, no, I refuse. I will be the sorcerer. And like, nowadays I still really like casters. Casters and fighters are the classes that I play the most. And I don't dislike rogues. They just tend to be the one that I play the least. We leveled up. I have no idea how to level up a me. Ah! Screw you, man. I mean, magic is good because we want to have more magical skills. Let's get some dex. Guess our dex is just to hit. And maybe bows. So we'll do 3 in that. 2 in vitality. You always need health. I do like that we have a skill though. Melee caster. Oh, to be gained off again. And back. Had to go harass the radiology department for some results. Did they give you those results? I said while you were gone that I would like to see you as a trickster cleric, by the way. With your chaotic neutral. Spin. And I also said that I have more of a good aligned person in real life. Ah! Racisms! I just get to shoot so flippin' much. The rogue is good. I mean, I know we're early, whatever. And sorcerer stinks at the early game. Like, the sorcerer is very much your traditional sorcerer, that at the end of the game, they're freaking god. But at the beginning, oh boy. And they are very squishy. I mean, yeah, you can build, and you have to be very... You have to, like, be very conscious of your build. You can very easily mess it up in this game. It's just an old school RPG. And you don't get respecs. That's a modern gaming thing. Diablo 2 gave you a respec every difficulty. So, I mean, there was that, but yeah, you only got like the one. So, free respecs were not really a thing. So. And this is definitely also a game like every class benefits from all the stats, but in various degrees. I'm not sure if to use the feather bows though if it has a strength requirement. I just don't remember. Hey, Trickster Clerk. Do you have to buy arrows? No, we don't. We have unlimited arrows. I don't remember. That might be part of the mod, which is kind of sad. I wouldn't mind having to get arrows. Not having to get arrows makes me kind of overpowered as crap. Let's see. I was just searching to make sure that I hadn't missed anything. How am I missing? Ouch! I did want to do that. Yeah, let's just do a potion of healing. That's fine. Ouch! Stop blowing up in my face. Is there loot here that I'm missing? Oh, there's something over here. It's a potion of healing. We got it back. What is this? Potion of sharpness increases a weapon's damage potential. That's a boil of sharpness. Boom. Oh! Oh, we upgraded our bow. That would have been better to save. I don't remember that in the base game. I think that's in the mod. I don't know if we have options to turn that stuff off. I did go through the things. I didn't see anything like that for like gameplay wise. Oh! Because again, we're trying for a mostly vanilla experience just with the mod to help make this a nice viewing experience on a stream. Though we probably could have just streamed the original game. I'll keep that in mind for if we do this again. Ah! Now, Bad said, you were like always a fighter in this game, right? Have you played this one, Datlamp? That's one armor. It's less armor. I mean, it's a better... I have so many potions. And I leveled up. Here we go. Okay. I'm just going to dump it into magic. Get myself a 20 to help me get better skills. And just not have to worry about that stat for a while. Because, yeah, in this old school Diablo, spells, I mean, those were like your skills. You didn't like really get new skills. I guess like we have this, and I think the Hot Fire or Hellfire expansion added skills for the characters. But before that, it was like you had spells that you learned. Otherwise, you were just basic attacking things. It's just a different design methodology. I like it, though. It's kind of just, like, refreshing. Very, like, simple system. Die! Die! Lots of things! Die! Away, foul beast! Away! I guess my bow breaks, though. Which I don't think is in vanilla. It's definitely... Ooh, there's a short bow. It's probably worse than mine, because I upgraded mine. Yes. Yes, Diablo, I always choose warriors. Right, because when we played Diablo 2 together, you played the barbarian. Though I know, like, one of the most meta things that you can do in Diablo 2 is play a paladin and then go the Hammerdin. And you're doing, like, a frickin' million damage at the end of the game. It's nuts. Because you're, like, exploiting glitches and stuff. Though the class I played the most in Diablo 2 was Druid. Druid was my jam since I was a kid. Though I built my character so wrong. Can we go through there? How do we get... Oh, up and around. Diablo 2? Yep, last Diablo I played. Diablo 3 launch left a bad taste in my mouth. Here it's better now though. Yes, the Diablo 3 is a much better game than it was, but it's not my cup of tea. I like Diablo 2 because, like, well, it's a more interesting leveling experience. Diablo 3 is more focused on the end game, which a lot of Diablo players, the modern Diablo players, that's sort of their jam. So a lot of people really like Diablo 3. I appreciate it more, but yeah, it's also very cartoony, which I have nothing against cartoony. But I mean, this game, Diablo 1 has horror elements. It's like, I don't know. There's some situations like it can get kind of scary just because it's a tough game, and then you're fighting stuff, and you're like, oh crap, we're going to die. We have a lot of potions. I want to sell my potions. I really don't need the mana potions at this moment. But yes, Diablo 2, great. Did you play Diablo 2 Resurrected?
Greetings, good
Diablo
master.
2
Welcome
Resurrected.
to the Tavern of the Rising Sun.
Also solid.
Greetings, good master. Welcome
What are you
to the
going to tell
Tavern
me?
of the Griswold, the blacksmith, is extremely knowledgeable about weapons and armor. If you ever need work done on your gear, he is...
You have nothing important to say. King! Decker King!
Hello, my friend. Stay a while and listen.
Stay a while and listen. Love
The
King.
story of Wirt is a frightening and tragic one. He was taken from the arms of his mother and dragged into the labyrinth by the small,
Ugh.
foul demons that wield wicked spears. There were many other children taken that day, including the son of King Leoric. The knights of the palace went below, but never returned. The blacksmith found the boy, but only after the foul beasts had begun to
Ugh. Sucks. I don't like that.
Well, what can I do for you?
We can buy premium items. Let's repair. Our cape. Let's sell stuff. This cape. Yeah, it's only 2 gold. That's lame. That's fine. I'm not sure if we can change our weapons in this one. Like, quickly. No, we cannot. That's fine.
Well, what can I do for you?
What do you got? You got stuff that we can get. We have so much gold. It's ridiculous. We can't use that. We're not strong enough. I guess we can check out the... Excuse me. Yep, see, we need to have good strength and dex. Stay a while and listen. It's Possum! As our Deckard Kane. Possum, my dude. It's nice to see you. And I haven't done this yet. I'm a bad YouTuber. But here's my socials. This is my Discord. For if you want to chat with people, be part of the community, it's great. Yeah, howdy! And then we got my Blue Sky, which is like Twitter, but old school Twitter, it's better. So it's great. And I already shouted out Possum. There you go. Also, if you haven't already, I appreciate if you're enjoying this stream that you slap that like button in the face and then you punch the subscribe button. You just punch it over and over and over again. And two, it's like, oh no, please stop. And you're like, never. And you keep punching it. And then eventually you stop because your arm gets tired. Alright. Oh my goodness. We can... Leather armor's going to be like all our money. That's fine. That's a good investment. We have lots of potions anyways. Oh, we could have bought premium? Whatever. It's more expensive than it's worth at this current juncture. But put on the leather armor. And the hat. It makes me kind of sad that we can't see them.
What can I do for you?
We'll sell the cape. There we go. But we're wearing leather armor. Is there a chest in town? I'm not sure if they added a stash in this game. Otherwise, you just kind of throw your money. Save. Oh, I forgot. You have to save your game manually in this. So, it's a good thing we didn't die. That's the drunk. The drunk just has gossip.
Drinking peace? I know you got your own ideas, and I know
Oh, you're not gonna believe this.
Twitter before the lies of despair, exactly.
He just ain't no good against those big brutes. Oh,
What?
I don't care what Griswold says. They can't make anything like they used to in the old days.
Wow. Everyone's like, Griswold is a freaking
Yeah, sure.
amazing blacksmith. And this guy's like, I don't know what they say, but Griswold sucks. He freaking sucks. What is this over here? So Possum, we're playing with the Devolution mod just to help with the streaming experience, as this is an old game. But it's mostly just vanilla. They did do some changes, so. And it makes me sad, some of them, but I probably could have just played the OG, because I do, obviously, I own the original. I own it on GOG, which the link is in the description. But yeah, I'm doing the mod because I thought it would make for a better stream. He isn't wrong, the old stuff is better. Why do you think people are obsessed with ancient relics? It's true. I think there's a small stash near Kane. Okay, I'll go see. Because I know the original did not have... Let's sell our mana potions. We don't need them right now. We have no spells. But we need more health potions. Do you have any more health potions? No, you have scrolls. And do you have a book? See, she has a scroll of search. So in this game, like, search was like a spell and stuff. So we'll keep it to that. Let's see. Exactly, Lamp. My Egyptian VCR works like a charm. Did Ramsey themselves use your VCR? Because that's awesome. Or is there actually Egyptian? I'm just being a dink. Yeah, there's no... What are you talking about? There's no stash over here. It's okay. We'll just keep the money because we get a lot of money anyways. There's no point in dropping it at the moment. But we can drop it... If we get more than one pile of gold, we can drop it. Oh! She has a storage. Okay, so that's definitely in the mod. Well, in that case, well... I don't know. I don't know what to do. Yeah, the Diablo 2. So the mod adds the stash. So chat, should we or should we not use the stash because it's not in the original game? I'll let you guys decide and we'll go from there. But for now I won't use it. I'll just talk to her. So Final Fantasy we had magic tech, but we're terrified of ancient technology. Dragon Quest has ancient magic weapons that surpass centuries of crafting. And then you have the Legend of Zelda, where you have all that ancient magic technology, and it always fails. I didn't listen to anything she said. Don't drink all your health potions at one time. But Dread Raider, how am I supposed to feel that high? I need to just... Oh, I was going to say snort all the potions at once. It's like, ugh! There goes my wounds! Egyptian VCR is a good piece. Okay, so it is an actual thing. However, my Babylonian Betamax was peak. Oh my, or maybe it's not. I don't even know. That didn't clarify. I never had a Betamax. I'm a 90s child, so we had a VCR for sure. Especially since my mom has always been obsessed with, like, chronicling things, like taking pictures and stuff. So we had, like, a video camera when it was, like, available for, like, people to have. Not, like, when it was new, but, like, new-ish. New adjacent. Yep. I would make a poll about whether or not we should use the stash, but making polls is a hassle, so I'm not going to do that. Only my uncle had a beta machine. My goodness. But I mean, retro games are one of the most popular things we do on the channel. So, and I do like the Sega games we've been playing. Just, I like to change it up too and do stuff like this game. But I want to keep it to the retro experience, you know? I don't want to do a whole lot of the modernizing features because then it feels like it's not. It's like we're cheating. But heck, even like in the Sega thing, like we're doing like the emulators, which you know, have stuff like save states, but we try not to do that. The Sonic 2, the most recent one, I was using a save state, but even then we actually didn't need to do the save state. How do I die? You freaking dingus, die! I can't hit him. There. Oh, jeez. It's a good thing I wasn't fighting that. Like, mano a mano. Took so much. Ooh, a book of healing. Here we go. 17 magic. We can learn it. That is working. Keep going. Well, we're here for the retro, though. And the toast. Gotcha. Let's see. Celtic cassette decks are alright, but prone to either breaking down or wanting to massacre the Swedish. Fuck. You don't have to get that real, but yeah. That is working. Keep it going. Oh, Dunstan! It's Dunstan! For some reason I read that as bad sad. But we have a wild Dunstan in the chat, and we'll shout him out. Because Dunstan also plays Diablo and stuff. But yes, and you said, we're here for the retro and the toast. Okay. I'm going to go with I'm not going to use the stash. We'll do what we did in the old times and throw our stuff on the ground in town. That's the true retro feel right there. But yeah, thank you for recommending this mod, Dunstan. We are doing the devolution because it's just to help it run on the newer machine. Though I could, like, GOG has done a good job doing the like OG Diablo so you can run it on a newer machine. I know, like, prior to that though, Diablo just didn't run on the newer stuff. It was too outdated. So you'd have to do something like this mod. But yeah, we're trying to keep it to as close as possible to the OG, which is why we're not using, there's a button for searching for stuff, we're not using that. I think the only thing is I don't have to buy arrows. Like, we had to buy arrows in Diablo 2, and now I legit don't remember if we had to buy arrows in Diablo 1. We should. I mean, this is cheap as fuck. Man, look at this nonsense. It's not much for modern games, but this is old school. Like, we're too powerful. We can't identify this cloak, which means we shouldn't wear it. We could wear it, but there's a chance that it's cursed, so. No, there weren't. Oh, okay. Thank you, Dunstan. So we're not cheating. It feels like there should have been, though. My goodness. But I say that, but in Diablo 2 you did have to buy arrows, but you got so many of them it really didn't matter. So. But maybe the durability of the bow's running out faster. We do have the dur... That is a thing. But the bows have durability, which they don't have in Diablo 2. So that is a balancing feature. It's not the cassette tape deck's fault. The Swedish cassette rewinders kept eating the cassettes. I like how we have this whole lore now just because of Egyptian Egyptian VCR. I miss my VCR. Like, real talk, I do want to get the old consoles again. And then, like, a capture card so we can do, like, you know, streams and stuff of the old consoles. Legit, just the old games. But I'll need to save up for that. I just need to get my Patreon going. Like, we're trying to get monetized, which we're pretty close. That's a lot of things. Like I mentioned, this game gets scary sometimes, and I'm a little bit scared. I mean, no, it's not like the same thing as a horror game, but this is also a real kind of fear of like, oh shit, I could die. We're fine though. Whew, that was a lot of guys. That was a lot of guys. That's what she said. Okay, we also have to like search for loot. At least the money's easy to see. I say I almost missed that pile. I'm searching for loot. I kind of like having to do this though. It's annoying on one hand, but on the other, it's like kind of interesting, like feel-wise. It's spoopy back in the day. It really is. It's that kind of spoopy that's hard to replicate in some of the modern stuff, because like games are just easier. It's like the spoopy of like this game. You can easily die. It's like, oh crap. Like my wizard, the furthest class that I've gotten into this game, because after I grew up and stopped hitting things with my staff and used magic, I actually got pretty far. I got to the like second biome, the catacombs. We have another oil of sharpness. We're going to save that for a hunting bow though. We don't want to keep upgrading. We could just keep upgrading this, but it has like a lower min than the hunting bow, so I'd rather just get a hunting bow and then upgrade that once we get it. There we go. And there's a small axe.
I have no room.
You have no room? Crap. We have to walk back to town because we can't teleport. That's okay. We really don't have any room. We could drop one of these other things, though. We're going to. Because this is not a magic bow, and this is a magic axe. So that's better. We'll have to identify it in town. But yeah. And now we walk back to town, because we don't have any scrolls to teleport back to town. And that's this game in a nutshell. I love Diablo though. Like I mentioned in my tweet for this game, but I'll say it in like the stream. This is so different from the modern Diablos. It's a completely different beast. Because like in the modern Diablos, you're just like super powerful and blasting through groups of enemies, and occasionally it gets like tough in certain spots, like if you're doing a really high level rift in Diablo 3 or whatever. But yeah, you're basically like role-playing a god. This is like you're a person and you're going up against the devil himself. And it was just, instead of multiple areas with like all these different dungeons, it was just this one mega dungeon and just a completely different feel. And for that, it's like one of those, it's like you can completely enjoy Diablo 1 and like 2 and 3 for like different reasons. And I do. I mean, I love Diablo 2. I would say it's sort of... It is one of my favorites, but Diablo 1 is so different that, like, it's hard to compare. It's apples to oranges. Yeah, it sounds fun. I need to read chat. Oddly, I met one of my exes in Diablo. Oh, that is crazy. I missed that. Okay. Diablo 1 bows did have a low durability. It was the reason most people ran with multiple bows. Okay. Though our bow actually isn't breaking too fast. When I say we're at 23 out of 30. So... let's see. I think the durability was like the arrows in a way. When you use the bow, you lose durability over time. I think it's this if it ran out slower. Yeah, I would... It's not a 1-for-1 for sure, or else our bow would already be out. But yeah, I would say that the durability of the bow is mimicking the arrows. Because in the second game, you don't need 3 pointy-headed... You're right, that's why we're back in town. We're going to sell some of those pointy-headed cloaks. I need to re-download Red Dead Redemption 2 so I can join you in a stream. Which I did shout out Tread earlier, but if you guys enjoy Red Dead Redemption and stuff, he's been streaming that, so it's been a lot of fun watching that. Let's see. How many hours do you need? Do I need? For what? It's spoopy. It was. I really enjoyed Diablo, but Diablo 2 is just the extra step of awesome with the gems and being able to imbue. I do like, I read the first line and then I went on this whole tangent. I would say, yeah, like Diablo 2 was a stride, or like, they really hit their stride in a lot of things. So I'd say as a complete project, I like Diablo 2 more. But Diablo is just unique enough, so there's like aspects of it that don't get hit with the other games. So it's like, I'm missing Diablo 1. Let's see, I need strength in order to use the better bows. Yeah, it's probably just good to dump my points into that strength so we can use better bow now.
Hello, my friend. The story of Wirt.
We already listened to Wirt's story. We don't care. Identify my shit, Deckard Cade. No, I'm just kidding. I love Deckard. Oh, how many hours do I need to get monetized? Thank you, Bad Side. I need just under 2,000. We're at like 1,500. I actually just got the notification today that overall for the lifetime of my channel, I've reached 3,000 watch hours, which, yippee! But yeah, we need 3,000 watch hours within a year, and we're at 1,500 now. So we need 1,500 more. We're halfway there officially. Let's see. Going to slap the phone on to charge and go back to staring at vial spinning in a centrifuge. I know that feeling. You have fun there, Dat Lamp. Or, yeah. You still need 300 subs, right? But how's... I don't need 300 subs, actually. That's a nice thing. I need 300 subs... Okay. So... You're not wrong. I would need 300 subs in order to get ad revenue. But I only need the 1,500 watch hours, and then I can start getting super chats and things. But I should just get the Patreon. I've thought about streaming to Twitch again. It's just, I don't know. I like the community better. Nothing against my friends on Twitch, because like I love them to bits too. So that's not correct. It's not the community. I guess I just like the platform better. And it's probably just because like
What can I do for you?
I got familiar with Twitch first. I mean YouTube first, so I might be a bit of that. I did enjoy doing stuff on Twitch, but ultimately I stopped because it was too hard to do both things. But I'm technically monetized on Twitch, like I could get bits and stuff. But I don't know. I've just been mostly focused on the YouTube. Let's see. I'm Deckard Cain. Deckard Cain! Let's get rid of these pointed hoods. Oh, I think that cloak was cursed. It's a good thing we got rid of it. These are magic stuff. We could afford magic stuff. Is there magic stuff that we want, though? This is a nice quality of life feature, though, for like the mod, as I can scroll with the wheel. So there's little things like that, which is why we're using the mod. Okay. I want a bow. The longbow of the bear. We can get it. Knocks targets back. That's like all my money. But let's do it. Yeah. So now we got this longbow of the bear. I drank a potion. And we can equip it. And then we can use our thing on it. So now it does 1-7 damage. We're sitting pretty. Were those oils in the original game, Dunstan? I don't remember them. So maybe we shouldn't be using them. Maybe we're cheating right now. We don't cheat here on the Taoist Toasty Dragon show. And how are we doing? Oh wait, I just spent all my money, so we're fine on money. And I'm back to the dungeon with us. Another thing about Diablo 1, Diablo... Well, I don't know how to work. Okay, so another thing about Diablo 1 is we don't have, like, the waystones like we do in Diablo 2 to, like, teleport. Yeah, it looks like this mod doesn't add them. I do have a mod that does have them, which is what I was using before this, the HD mod, which is also a solid mod. I could recommend it, but that does more changes, like it adds additional classes and things like that, but it's a lot of fun. But we're using this one to keep to the more vanilla. So yeah, it looks like this is the vanilla where, like, we don't get waystones in the dungeon or whatever they're called. They're not waystones, but those portals that you can teleport between them. Instead, we will come to shortcuts. So there's like the different sections. So right now we're in the dungeon, and then there's the cathedral and stuff. The cathedral's the farthest I've been. But yeah, we get like little shortcuts to help us navigate. Cow! There is no cow level. Yes, when you play... Oh, we are playing Hellfire. So I guess there will be the portals later on. I didn't know that. Pointed hood, these nuts! I don't know what that means, but I'm not sure I want to point a hood at these nuts. I think the oils were... Okay. That seems like something that could be. It's not overpowered. It's just increasing it by 1. Which is still really good. We gotta get out of here. Let me run! Let me run! Okay, we're good. Die! Ah! Didn't we get, like, a thing of heal? We do! We have a healing spell, which we haven't needed to use yet. We're just too powerful. Money! Potions. Nothing over there. There's always... That's a lie! That's why they did the thing. I remember that rumor in the sense of, like, I didn't hear about it as a kid. I just remember interacting with the cows was funny. And I think my friend was talking about that a bit. So he's like, yeah, you gotta interact with these cows and stuff. And I was just so young. I'm like, I don't know what's going on. Like I said, I always played the wizard and I would go to smack people. But... Yeah, the Blizzard officially says that there's no cow level, which maybe they're officially saying it, you know, and there secretly is. Diablo 2 definitely has a cow level. Ah! Get out of here, you freaking jerk. Money, potions, fame. It's the Deckard King show. Stay a while and listen. It basically is the Deckard King show. He was like the face. There's a reason they brought him back in the second game and the third game, which it sucks. I don't know. I don't want to spoil stuff. It's an old enough game though, but I don't want to spoil it for Possum. So Possum, do you know what happens in the third game with that? Blizzard lies. I've ran cat levels so many times. I mean, the honest truth is, yes, you can in the second game. We could learn Holy Bolt, which is good for dealing with the undead. But do we need it? I don't know. This seems like a spell that we could skip out on, so our spell book doesn't get too full. Because, yeah, we have, like, this stuff. There's lots of spells we can get. We don't need all of them. I'm aware. Okay, so spoilers for like the next second for people who don't know, but it's freaking bullshit they killed Deckard. I can't. I feel like they killed him, one to tug on heartstrings, but mostly it's just, yeah. He was too charismatic. Well, no. I think it was mostly just to tug on our heartstrings because he was, like, the big character. But it's like, I don't know. I felt forced, and I was like, it's lame. That's all I say about it. Okay, spoilers over, everyone. I guess that was more than a second, but... I thought there was, like, another thing in here. There was, but did we finish? I guess we finished exploring it. Down a dungeon level. Should we go down or should we get rid of this stuff before we go down? I don't know. I don't think I want to learn Holy Bolt. Not that Holy Bolt's a bad spell, but I don't think it's as important for us. And I just don't want to clog my spell book. We gotta save it for the stuff that we're really going to need and use. Like, healing's a good one to have. I know we won't be able to heal often, and it won't be as strong as our potions, but it's good to have something in addition to our potions. For when shit hits the fan! I can disarm traps, but I literally haven't done that yet. Maybe I should try disarming the barrels. Like, they exploded in my face a bunch. I've just never thought about that because I've never played a rogue. Die! No! My god, this bow's amazing. Oh, thank you, Nightbot, for doing the thing. But yeah, if you're enjoying and you haven't, show that sub and like button somewhere. There's a lot of people. That's a lot of people. That's kind of scary. They die pretty quickly, so it's not too bad now, but later on it can. Because there's like things that were one-shotting my wizard as like, oh no, I don't like this. Die. But yeah, we're definitely going to want to have very high dexterity so we can have the best bows. And we need the strength. And I haven't put any points into vitality in a minute. So. But I like that in this game, it's like there's classes, but the classes really just are like a skin and like starting stats. And you could like build them to be anything. Like you could build your warrior into a wizard. It's just like working against the grain. Ah! Die! I think Dex increases your damage with the rogue. Does it? I know it increases to hit. Damage is 2 to 8. Let's see. Let's dump a few points. Ah! Why am I leveling up when I'm being attacked? It's a silly thing. Because I can. So that did increase my to hit. I don't think it increased my damage. I don't think I can increase my damage. Yes, I can, because that does 1 to 7. We're doing 2 to 8. But that might be strength. Let's see. I want vitality a little bit, though. Put in 1 point. And then the rest into strength? Yeah. It's like an even spread, 2 for 2. Maybe Dex does. We didn't get a point of damage that time, so we'll see. I forgot that we're called Sexy Beasts. I hit the Alt button. I cheated. I'm just so used to doing that, though, you know? Let's see, I think... Oh!
I have no room.
You have no room? Yeah,
No room.
I might be damaged with a bow. I thought that they might use like old school D&D logic, which is Dex is your to hit, but you can't modify your damage. Is my stuff broken? No, it's in perfectly good shape, so I don't know why it's in red. Oh, because it's not magical. Okay. Let's search around. There's like a lot of stuff over here. Money! There's a mace. Okay, we're pretty full. We could learn the spell, or I keep hitting Alt. I was doing so well, and now I'm like, gotta hit that Alt to look for that loot. It's just so ingrained in me from like the Diablo series. Ever since Diablo 2, it's just been a thing. Ah! Ah! The rogue is really good, though. I'd have to say that the warrior is probably the most difficult. I mean, you have more health, so that helps with some things, but having to go melee... Yeah. Ah, I'm on fire! I thought I was going to get oils, not be set on fire. It has occurred to me now that I know more about, like, rogue and things. That... what? Trying to disarm traps. It didn't work. So I guess it just doesn't work on the explodey barrels. Okay. Well, that kind of stinks. It would be kind of fun if you could do that as another way of dealing with them. Ah! I like how it's just one skeleton. I'm like, ah! Oh no! Alright, we're pretty good on durabilities. Let's see. We can forgive you for using Alt this time. Hey, at least I'm not using the stash, right? I'm trying. Ace of Mace. I want to mace them right in the face. Ah! It is my go-to. We have a club. The club doesn't matter. We probably should go back to town, though. Ah, my goodness. Stuff fills up so fast. And then we have to do this painfully slow walk to town. That's fine. This is a nice thing about the more modern Diablos. But I mean, that's sort of like in this game, right? That's the more horror aspects, right? Which I mentioned earlier. It's like you can't just teleport to town. You're just in this dungeon. Even when you save and quit, you don't leave the dungeon. You stay where you are. So you have to be careful of like what you're doing. It's like a loot fest for sure, but it's not like the modern loot fest, which is like, oh, you get all the stuff and you're just like always constantly increasing in power and things. Like, you are, but it's more like here, it's like you're choosy. It's that survival horror. Like, you're choosy of what you take with you. Because going back to town is a hassle, though we're doing it. And it's more like you may just get to a point where like your really good bow is broken and you're just miles, you're almost to hell. I meant to say miles, but like underground, you're almost to hell. Your really good bow's broken. Now you have to use like this trash one that you picked up on the ground. You don't have scrolls? No, I don't have any. We might be able to get that in town, though. We have money. Just haven't invested in it. We'll look at the shop at the ladies' shop to see if she has any scrolls. I just know that it was a bigger deal in this one. But it might just be it's a bigger deal in this one that the wizard gets to have his scroll. Also, I mentioned and never finished my thought, but at least I remembered that I didn't. I was starting to talk about like the shrines, and I was like, I realized something about Diablo. It's like I realized that Rogue, like the original Rogue game. There we go. I guess that's what we should do to open up chests, which makes sense. Where like all the roguelikes nowadays come from. Diablo has a lot of inspiration from that, which like now it makes sense that they had the permadeath modes later on, but like it's why we have these barrels, which like sometimes has good stuff but sometimes explodes in your face, and the shrines, right? Because like the shrines are like the gods and the old roguelikes and things where it's like sometimes they help you and sometimes they don't. So it's interesting now that I know more about roguelikes and the original Rogue game to see like this game that I loved as a kid and had no idea because I didn't even know what the heck Rogue was when I was a kid playing this. It's like, oh, I see inspirations from that. And we leveled up, but I never leveled up. Oh, I want 40 decks. That will help me for when I get new stuff. And we will split between the two. That way we can easily go to 30 strength. We're at 39 damage. We only put 1 point into strength. I didn't see what increased it though. I mean, chat can tell me. There your damage went. Okay, so it's confirmed. Dex does. I don't remember if that was the way in the original game, but I do believe Dunstan, if Dunstan says that's the way that it was in the original game. I don't know if I want to use this holy... We'll just sell it. I don't need it.
Hello, my friend. Stay a while and listen.
I have nothing to identify. Oh no.
Well, what can I do for you?
Let's sell these items. Repair my items. All of them. There needs to be a repair all option for sure. Is there anything that I need to buy? We're pretty good on stuff. I could use replacing my hat though. We do have a reason to keep our mana potions. But at this point it's just to heal ourselves, so... But thank you, Dunstan, for confirming that. Because all I saw was my damage went up. I was like, oh, what increased it? But it's good to know that Dex is my damage. With bows. Yeah, we'll sell that book. We'll sell the mana potions, that's fine. What we're looking for? Scroll of Healing is really good for the wizard because it scales with your magic stat. So unlike the potions which heal a flat amount, so they're good for any character. Like the Scroll of Healing is cheaper than a health potion, right? It's the same price as a mana potion. Can't even buy a health potion. Oh right, Pippin the Healer has it. Scroll Identify. That's 100. It's literally the same amount as if a Cane does it. Which I guess makes sense because that's probably how he's doing it, right? Or he's using reagents that cost him money. Oh! Ah, that's the second. How do I do it? Slater, how do I sign up for... And thank you, by the way, not to take away from that. Thank you so much. I would have done that a while ago, I just didn't think I could. I thought I had to be at a certain status in order to do that. First of all, let's shout out Slater. That should work, but if it doesn't... Yeah, okay, there it goes. That's Slater. Slater's an awesome dude. Does streams a lot of BattleTech. It's a robot game. You play mechs. It's great. Thank you, thank you. There's a few vids out there. You're above 500. Okay. I'll look into setting up redirects and we'll get that. Because not only do I want to be able to redirect people too in my streams. So do the whole what is the raid. Guess raid's Twitch terminology, but yeah, how are you today, Slater? Stay a while, listen, damn it! I did it right away. At the moment, I don't understand most of that stuff. Didn't know that the same stat level different in different classes and all that. And it might just be that it's like for my bow. We could test that by getting like a dagger. Or a sword, which the sword shouldn't scale with dex, and see what happens. Potions of healing only cost 12? Oh, wait a minute. That's for me selling. Buy. Let's see. Yeah, I did remember right. There's no scrolls that we can buy of Town Portal. Wait a minute, there is. I lied. It's 200 gold! That shows you how big of a deal it is in this game. But we only need one, so we're good. That was a significant chunk of money. It was worth it, though. But it basically means that we only want to go back to town if we have 200 gold worth of stuff. See, Mick Jagger. Good to go, but I have to head out to take care of Pops. That makes sense. Okay, Slater. Thank you for dropping by, and I hope that goes well. Saying thank you. Stay a while and listen. Yeah, for some reason I thought that the redirects was only when you were at 1,000 subscribers that you could do that, so... Let's see, let's buy a basic thing. We could get a small axe. It's a chunk of money, but that's okay. It's cheaper than the mace, so we'll buy a small axe. This is for testing purposes. So, the bow, we are doing 2 more damage over the base because of our dex score. So it's normally 1 to 7, we're doing 3 to 9. The axe does 2 to 10. And we're doing 4 to 12. Which it looks like we're doing 2 more damage with that too. Maybe it's just that my damage scales with dex. That's crazy. Now I have a little axe. I don't really need it, though. I mean, it does so much damage, though. There is that. But it requires me getting to melee, and I never want to do that.
Well, what
Get
can I
away.
do for you?
Take the axe back. I don't even care that I'm selling it at a loss. You're welcome. That I'm feeling in a charitable mood today. Okay. We don't really need more healing potions. I'm just curious how this scroll
What
compares.
ails you, my friend?
And maybe Pippin has a quest for us?
I really don't understand why Ogden stays here in Tristram. He suffers from a slight nervous condition, but he is an intelligent and industrious man who would do very well.
Oh, well that's very nice of you. Potion of healing costs 50. Okay. So it's literally the same amount as the scroll, but the scroll would be worth it if you had a high magic stat and would heal more than the potion.
The village needs your help, good master.
Yep.
Some months ago, King Leoric's son, Prince Albert, was kidnapped. The king went into
And
a
this is
rage
why
and
you talk to
scoured the
people in
village for his
town.
missing child. With each passing day, Leoric seemed to slip deeper into madness.
Oh,
He sought to bring
Lenora!
innocent townsfolk
Hello.
to the boy's disappearance
Welcome
and
to
had
the
them
stream.
brutally executed. Less than half of
Did
us
you
survived his
play
assault.
Enshrouded today? Because I did look, I didn't
King's
see.
knights and priests tried to
But maybe I
placate him,
missed it,
but
and
he
I
turned
apologize
against
for
them,
that.
and sadly, they were forced to kill him. With his dying
That's
breath,
sad.
the king called down a terrible curse upon his former followers. He vowed that they would serve him
Okay.
in darkness forever. This is where things take an even darker twist than I thought.
The
possible.
king is alive
The
again.
king has risen from his eternal sleep. and
Oh,
now
no.
commands a legion of undead minions within the labyrinth. His body would
Okay, so he wants me to kill King Leoric in the cathedral. Sure, we can do that. That doesn't sound too hard. Hey, bud.
Can't a fellow drink in peace?
Can't a fellow drink in peace? You know, I mentioned that Darkstone was so cool and original for having the multiple quest lines. I forgot it was in Diablo. Darkstone, it's more extreme though. So Darkstone, it's like a different main story. Here it's basically the same main story, it's just kind of a different path through it. And I guess Darkstone's kind of the same thing. Never mind. No, thank you, Lenora. Thank you. Okay, wait a minute. Are you going to give me a thing?
I don't care about that. Listen, no skeleton is gonna
I don't care about that.
be good
Good
old
one.
Griswold.
Good one, good
I
one.
love him like a brother. We've fought together.
Poor guy was freaking out. Bless her. Bless. Well, I just sounded like I was old, not drunk.
Hello, my friend.
What will you
Stay
tell
a
me?
while and listen.
I can talk to him
the
about the
story of
curse.
our king, is it? The tragic fall of Leoric was a harsh blow to this land. The people always loved the king, and now they live in mortal fear of him.
Yes,
The question that I keep asking myself is how he could have...
it's because he's lame. That's how.
Well, what
Do you
can
have
I
a
do
quest
you?
for me? No, but I already talked to you, so I knew you didn't have a quest for me. Do, 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 do.
Good day.
Good day.
Serve you.
How may you serve me? You can serve me by... Oh, tell me gossip, I
I
guess.
grew up with Wirt's mother, Tanis. Although she was only slightly hurt when those hideous creatures stole him, she never recovered. I think she died of a broken heart.
Oh my
Has
goodness.
become a mean-spirited youngster, looking only to profit from the sweat of others. I know that he suffered and has seen horrors that I cannot even imagine.
Yeah, I mean, he was literally kidnapped as a kid and then tortured by demons to the point that his leg... They cut off his leg! And then... Yeah. I mean, he charges people like an arm and a leg for his stuff. That's basically what he does. But I guess he's a mean-spirited youngster. Yep, see you, peg leg boy.
Over here.
I have something for sale, but it'll cost you 50 gold just to take a look. So you basically have to gamble. He's the gambling.
Over here.
Let's talk to Wirt. Awesome.
In case you haven't noticed, I don't buy anything from Tristram. I am an importer of quality goods. If you want to peddle your junk, you'll have to see
Wow.
Griswold,
You are kind of an...
or that witch Adria. I'm sure they'll
Jerk.
snap up whatever you can bring them.
It's like, I only deal in qual. How are you importing anything right now? You can't even get out of this town. And you got it like a demon problem.
I'm running a business here. I don't sell information, and I don't care about some king that's been dead longer than I've been alive. If you
No.
need something to use against us,
I mean, maybe. You could have, like, I don't know. You don't have to be a jerk about it. A longbow puncturing? Ah, I can't even afford it. Screw you, kid! Thanks. Sean Connery as Deckard Cain. I see the beast. I've got it in my sights. Stay a while and listen. Yeah, that's pretty great. Or Christopher Walken was stay a while and listen. I like Christopher Walken as what the heck was I even saying? I don't remember stuff. Dang. I'm sorry. Well, we did some testing, we did some stuff, we talked to people, we have a quest. But we didn't have the quest that I wanted, which is like dealing with the well or whatever. I mean, it did remind me though, and I mentioned Darkstone, like having the different stuff. So like one of the things is there can be a soldier here, and like he's dying, and then you talk to him, and then you find out about the butcher. So we don't have the butcher in our dungeon, and we have the King Leoric quest. I'm not sure if they're tied. Like, this King Leoric quest may not appear if you get the butcher quest, or if it's like separate instances. I think it's not, though, if I remember correctly. And but we're just going back. We're going to the stairs that we just came out of, just like the wall behind it. We have a Scroll of Town Portal. Here we go. This is such a good game. Diablo 2 is good. Diablo 3 I had fun with friends. I just thought it was a little bit of like fluff. It was like the really flashy, it's like wording it around, but yeah. But playing it, like, it gets very hard and serious at endgame. It's the endgame Diablo. Wait, we didn't finish exploring level 2. Unlike a roguelike where I would kind of be more choosy about fully exploring levels, and this it's perfectly fine. In fact, I want to do it here for the experience. Which, unlike a roguelike, yes, there's an argument to be made that fully exploring every level, like, is the best thing to do. But this is what I like about roguelikes. Not saying that this is, because Diablo isn't. You could argue like the later Diablos kind of are in like their hardcore modes. But there's definitely some inspirations. In any case, open up this door. What was I going to say? Oh, like the strategy for roguelikes. One of the things about roguelikes that I like, the permadeath, is that like how it makes like people play. You play the game different because it's like if you mess up, that could be it, and it's game over. So that's kind of interesting. So there's definitely an argument and a strategy to be made for fully exploring every level. It's just you fucked that guy up. He's like, here I am to kill you. I'm a boss. Hey, security gaming. Woo! Welcome to the stream, bud. How are you? The scroll of town portal. That's basically what I said. That's hello, right? Bad said. I'm trying to Prolcelum. How close did I get? The accents are hard because American English does not use accents. Oh, the accent parts. So that always trips me up because I'll see that and be like, I don't know if this is supposed to be short or long or whatever. I'm good. I am pretty good too. I absolutely adore Diablo. This has just been a game from my childhood and I've just played it a bunch. It's one of the first games. And here we are playing it again. We are using the Devolution mod, but that's just so it runs a little bit better in the stream. We're keeping this as old school as we can. Oh, get out of here. We have a scroll of search, which will help us find loot. I don't think we need it now. We definitely don't. I don't even know how that works. How do we get in there? We have to, like, loop around. Ah! I was reading chat! We have such a high hit rate as the rogue, though. The rogue is a lot of fun. Money! Yeah, I knew there was demons in here. We can't just have piles of money without demons. Okay, looks like we're good. Do we use the scroll of search in here? We have lots of money. Money isn't that hard to see in this game, though. We technically have a search button with the mod, but we're not using it. It's like, howdy, howdy. It's like, close enough. It means I came back. Oh, okay. So, I remember you've showed me, like, hi before, Bad Sad. It's like, that's not that. I thought maybe it was a different kind of hello. But yeah, I do remember that you showed me, like, hello before. And I can kind of see it in my head. But, yeah. I don't quite remember. But also, welcome back. Okay, we're moving to the next level, but... So, what I was saying about roguelikes is my strategy is I fully explore the early levels when it's kind of easy, and then the later ones I'm more choosy. Like, if things are going really, really well, maybe I'll explore more. But it's like, because you can find the item that you need, but you are more likely to find more enemies that you have to use resources on, or you lose health to, or stuff like that. So it becomes like this interesting use of resources. It's like, do I explore more of this level to, like, maybe find what I need, get a little bit more experience or whatnot? Or do I call the run, or, like, move on to the next level here because it is very dangerous. Yeah, disarm traps is literally just for chests, seems. I shut myself in. Toasty. Maybe Nox could be the next game? Nox is on my wish list. I'd be down to do Nox. What's the mod that you guys use for Nox? I actually have a game suggestions on my Discord. Not to put you on the spot. I think you're in there, Dunstan. And I know you are, Bad Sad. I'm not sure if you use the same mod. You might. This is my Discord. Oh, I also haven't said this in a while. Oh, that's it. Yeah, I remember that. Cheezik. I don't... Yeah. Oh yeah, cheese. It's a soft, so no, I did a hard. Cheese. I don't know. That's one of those things that I just don't think is quite in English. But I love old school games too. We do a lot of retro games on the channel. There's security games. We were doing a lot of Sega. Sega hasn't won the poll recently, but I miss them, so I definitely want to do, like, probably this Wednesday I want to try to do some Sega games or something. We'll see. But, and when I mean like Sega, I'm talking like Sega Genesis. We do a lot of retro games here though, and I'll continue to do some. They're popular, which is great, and I just like doing it. So here we go. It's awesome too to do Diablo, because like I said, it's like one of my first games. Okay. Toast. Yeah, so Nox. Okay, Toaster, you gotta head off. Thank you, Possum, for watching and all that good stuff. And yeah. I'll catch you around, bud. Be safe. I know you have to like drive back home. I got a helmet. But yes, so I was going to say, Dunstan, if you can, and you're like still around or whatnot, at some point, if you could have the name of that mod, I guess if you just post it in the chat too, I can put it in my game recommendations for the Discord. I just want to make sure that I remember the name of that Nox mod, and then we'll go from there. But yeah, I'm totally down to do some Nox. They're bad sad. It looked interesting. I enjoyed seeing what you guys were playing of it, and it's been on my wish list for a while. I just haven't gotten it yet. There was this other game called Nox Arcanist or something. Oh, it's so cool. So it's not a retro game, but Nox Arcanist, which is on GOG and I believe Steam, it is heavily inspired by retro games. To the point, okay, so it's not technically retro, but this guy is like, what if we still made games on, like, using the Apple II, like from the 80s. So literally, it's a modern game, like that came out like recently, but entirely programmed with the Apple II. And when you play it on modern computers, you're playing the emulator of it. It is that, like, retro inspired. Because there's the whole thing nowadays too, it's like the retro inspired games like Shovel Knight, and I'd be happy to play those too. Those are great. It's just definitely, they're not technically retro, but yeah. Yeah, the roads are sloppy. I'm not worried about me. It's the other people who drive like the road is bare. Oh yeah. But definitely be careful. Because like, even if it's not you, like one of those people who are driving like they shouldn't be, and you know, they hit you, and it's like, oh yeah, I have the skull cap. Did I get a scroll life identify? I didn't. Oy vey. I thought I did pick up one. No, I got the Scroll of Town portal. That's okay. Do. And the world's a haze and the... Oh! No! We got the Hiddens. These are bad. They're really bad for my wizard. They're not going to be great for me either. This is where you just shoot randomly in a room. And now we got enemy archers. See? Stuff is amping up. The Hidden really sucks for wizards, though. Because you can't just spray and play like you can with a rogue. You're like, I gotta be careful with my magic. And then it's like you walk into your room and it's like, Ah, a bunch of enemies here. Oh, shit! Oh, no! It's been almost 30 times as... You've been hit almost 30 times. That is way higher than that should be. By a long shot. We got some magic rags in here. From rags to riches. Here we go. Excuse me. And I like how it's interesting because we're like going down in this dungeon. I guess like early Rogue, you did that too. Get out of here! Get out of here! Keep on shooting! We have no reason not to, and we have a bunch of enemies. This is the 300 strat. Choke point! Choke point! I mean, this is the reason why you do it. Because when you're faced with an overwhelming army... Okay. It's the Hotel Motel Holiday Inn. Boom, boom, boom. We can easily get ourselves to 30 strength, 25. Dexterity is super important for us. I do want to up my magic, but it doesn't have to be now. Yeah, we'll do our dex. Dex is like our main stat as a bow rogue. Wow, that rotting carcass is very hard to kill. Spray and pray! Spray and pray! I hit the alt button again! So hard. I mean, I say it's so hard not to. We have not. You know, we've been doing very good about it. Here we go.
I can't carry anymore.
I can't carry anymore. Well, you can't carry any less? Well, I guess you could. Yeah, if we do that, then we can take the cape. Haha! I'm thinking. No, I don't think I can... The saber is a line of 3? Well, maybe we could. Do. The world's ahead. Nope. Okay, we're very close. Ah, whatever. We won't stress out about it. Town portal! I haven't said this in a while, but if you're enjoying the chat, enjoying the stream and haven't already, appreciate it if you showed that sub and like button some love. And hello there, Niliar. Hello, everyone in chat. How are you doing today? Did you play Enshrouded? I didn't see you guys play Enshrouded. And I apologize, Lenore, if you answered, but I didn't see. Hi, Nil. Yep, exactly. 20% light radius. So, there's no stealth stat in this game. The closest is that your light radius. So, a higher light radius is going to make it so you get spotted from further away. So if you're trying to be stealthy, it's actually better to have a low light radius. Except then you can't see stuff from far away. So it's sort of like, yeah, they can't see you, Well, you can't see them. Ooh, stretch. That isn't... Oh, so it's just... I was off with the time. Gotcha. That's probably why I haven't been joining. Because at that point in time, I've been hanging out with my friend. Restores 20% of an item's durability. Okay. Well, I know we're in town. That's like good to use when we're not, but eh. It'll save us some money. It's more armor. Yeah, we'll wear it. It's fine, we're not a stealthy rogue. Resist magic. +1 damage from enemies, but resist fire 10%.
Whoa,
Wonder how that
looking
maps
for you.
out. Probably not great, bub. Do we keep the dagger? Because I could use it. Yep. Pew, pew, pew. Nah, we don't need it. I think that's fair. Understand. We hopefully will, at some time, will do earlier days, but hard. Only time I can do yard work and maintenance is weekends. And I have to wait till it gets late before... I mean, that's understandable. It's like one of those things, like... I'm writing for a short story competition, and... I mean, weekends basically the only time I got to do that. So... that's understandable. Do. How much money do I have? I have lots of money. 1,374 gold pieces. And a staff that we can sell. Heck yeah. Give me a quest!
What ails you, my friend?
I want a quest! That's what ails me. You freaking dongus. Diablo 1 is a cooler game than I even realized. And I always thought it was a cool game and interesting. I always enjoyed Diablo 1. This Tristram music, so beautiful.
I sense a soul in search of answers.
I sense a soul in search of answers. Oh yeah, let's just get rid of that. It's probably useful at some junction, but... Conjunction, conjunction, junction, what is your function? When I think of that song, I can't help but think of the Family Guy spoof of it, which I'm not sure if I can say, because it'll probably get me banned from YouTube, which is lame. We just need one scroll of town portal. But oh my goodness, would it be terrible if we forgot our one scroll of town portal. We'd have to run all the way back here. I wish you could run in Diablo 1. It's a very slow walk. But in this way, they can make it so it feels bigger. Like this town feels bigger because it takes you a while to walk around it. So I wonder if that's why they did it. And it's also probably, it helps with the text side of things because it only has to render like what's on the screen, which is way bigger than the screen actually would be. It would be like the tiny box. You can't increase your walking speed in town from the options. I think you could. Okay, so it's in the mods. But we're not going to do it because it wasn't in the original game. Not that we're showing everything wasn't in the original game. But we're trying to keep this as vanilla of an experience as possible. But that is a good thing to have. It's a quality of life thing. But I don't mind. Now that I'm thinking about it, though, it's an interesting, like, thing to think about. It's like, why was the walking speed this? And, like, something that I learned sort of recently. Well, I guess it's been a few years. But, like, one of the things that was, like, complained about in, like, Wind Waker was the original sailing speed. But it turns out that was technical limitations. Like, the GameCube could only render so fast, so the sailing speed was what it was. So, like, you wouldn't, like, so the GameCube could keep up rendering the scenery. And I'm just wondering now if, like, your walk speed is like this, so, like, the game has times to render, because this is also a 90s game. But also, like, they could only make games so big at this time period. Especially like Diablo. This was like the day and age of multiple discs. Diablo was on one disc. So there's that, like the data size. But there's also like just the physical map size, which is related because they could only have so much data. So they could only make it X amount of like length in terms of like the story and hours, and maps could only be so big. Like, if we could run, this town would be very small. As it is, it's already pretty small. But making us walk makes it so it feels
Hello,
bigger.
my friend. Stay a while and listen.
Stay a while and listen. I love Deckard Cain. There's a reason he comes back. And everyone else dies. But that is good to know, Dunstan. Thank you for telling us. Where's our scroll of town portals? Over here. Save the game. Alright. We're at 450? What? It's been 2 hours? Yeah, it's been 2 hours. Time flew. But I absolutely adore this game, so it makes sense. I do have to write like a short story, and I haven't been writing as much as I should have been. I haven't had time over the week to write what I wanted to. The Burning Dead, goddamn, die already. Thank you. Because I've been working a lot of overtime at work. Which, I mean, I say that. How overtime at my job works is like, I don't get paid overtime. But if I work too long on one day, that just means I have to leave early. So like, my Fridays have been pretty short. But that just like messes up like the workflow of the week. I was intending on working on stuff more during the middle of the week, and I just didn't have time. So, die. Ah, I hit it again. I keep hitting that Alt button to be like, where's the loot? Where is it? Okay. How much health does my healing heal? Oh, that's cool that our scrolls pop up here. In that case, I don't need them on the hotbar. That does save space in my inventory. Okay. Give me money. I'm here for the money, money, money. Give me that money, money, money. I'm a rich ass gangster man. I need to do my Patreon. Yeah, I'll get that done. I want to think of like stuff for the tiers, but I can think of that later. One of the reasons I haven't done the Patreon is because of trying to think of the rewards for the tiers, but not to make it about money, but I'm just thinking there's some things that I would like to do for the channel, like get the capture card and old retro game systems and stuff. So like that's stuff that you would like to see. Also like better RAM for the computer. It's all things like I would try to go for anyways. It would just expedite the process. Oh my god, we have so many archers. Okay, tactical retreat. That space was too open. As you can see, because we were out in the open for so long, we took a chunk of damage. Thankfully, not too bad. I'm just shooting all around. There's really no reason not to. I might hurt my bow, even if I don't hit stuff, but it's still a good use of the resource. Okay, come on. Get it. Get it. Ouch. These guys aren't going to follow me, so that's basically how we have to deal with them. Ah! Get out of here, Hidden! Nice. Okay, let's see. Let's up my dex. 122% chance to hit. Jeez. That's good. I do definitely want more vitality. I'll do the 3 points in that. You know what? We'll put 1 point into magic. Slowly increasing it. It's not going to change a whole lot of anything for anything. But it's working towards. We don't need like the most, because there's a chunk of spells that we don't need. But there's some that it would be nice to have. Keep on shooting. I wonder if I have a lower hit chance if I'm shooting through the bars. No, it's just not going through the bars. Come on, buddy. There we go. Damn it! Out of habit. I keep hitting that. And I was doing so good. Not hitting that alt button. Not searching for things. And now I'm like, alt this all the time. It's okay. Let me in. Why can't I go in there? Ah! Die! Shoot! I'm a better archer than you. You're the worst archer in the world. Look at me shooting you. I have 122% chance to hit, and I'm still missing so much. That doesn't even make sense to mathematically. No, it does, because they have like a dodge chance. So it's 122% chance to hit versus their dodge. So it's modified, so it's less than 100. It just feels bad, man. Die! Oh, there's a girl on a pike. That's gross. You can't just put all that spaghetti sauce everywhere. Oh, wait a minute. Disarm that trap. There we go. That's so useful. It's not like the most useful thing in the world. Well, it's kind of... It's nice. I think the warrior's ability to repair their equipment, but the thing about that is that reduces the maximum durability. So it's like the wizard can recharge his staffs, but that reduces the maximum charge on that staff. So yeah, that heal spell, getting that heal spell early, very useful. Get out of here, bitch! But now that I think about it more, yeah, there's a lot of stuff from Rogue that Diablo. Like the randomized dungeon, and it makes sense, like the first one, like, yeah, sure, technology, and they only had so much space for things. But like, Rogue was like a single dungeon that you kept ascending. So some magic resistances, no immunities. That stinks. That's one of the hard things about being a wizard, is you have to deal with that shit. Which is why you need a diverse range of spells as a wizard. Kill it. Nice. Hi. Oh, Unity. Hi, Niliar. Hi, Unity. It's technically you had one TY, but I believe that's just a clever way of doing Unity. Nice to see you. Sup, chat? We're killing demons and undead and monsters and all that stuff. Yep. And thank you so much for dropping on by. This will be the last time I say it in the stream. If you're enjoying the stream and haven't already, I appreciate if you showed that sub and like button some love. Kill the freaking undead son of a gun. And yeah, I'm going to, real quick, these are my social medias. If you want to follow me, that's my Discord. That's my Blue Sky, which is like old school Twitter. It's very nice. It's good social media just for like getting to know people, and like, yeah, it's great energy there. Whee. Oh, we got hiddens. And we got skeletons. Where did the hidden go? Or was it just the skeleton? I don't know. You think you have insomnia? Oh no, that sucks. I've been getting insomnia more as an adult than I did as a kid. My dad actually has narcolepsy. So it's not quite the same thing as falling asleep. The honest truth is narcolepsy is more like epilepsy, where you're like going into an unconscious state. You're not having like the seizures for sure. Well, no. It might just be like a different kind of seizure. But yeah, so like you pass out, but you're not asleep. And my dad will have like narcoleptic attacks where he like has to pull over. It usually, unfortunately, like the triggers for it are like bright lights and like stuff like that. So driving at night is pretty rough. So, but when it happens, he'll like pull over to the side of the road, and then he'll pass out for a while. But like when he gets up from a narcoleptic attack, he might have to just like go to sleep right after because he's like exhausted. So where am I going? How do I go back to where I was? Oh, this way. It's always good. It's nice that we have the map in here. But yeah, so now I'm just seeing more of the similarities to Rogue and Diablo. Like the randomized dungeon, and the loot, and just like the shrines and stuff like that. It's like, oh, yeah, they were inspired, but they made it like action-packed Rogue, which is awesome. And yeah, like it's not the permadeath, so it's like Diablo was kind of its own take on that like genre. But yeah. Disarm that trap. Which is good, because I think that was trapped. That's just a useful one. I would argue that's probably the most useful out of the three. The monk's skill of search might be better than that, though. Because, like, we have the alt button here, which does that. But, like, in the base game, which this was Hellfire that the monk was introduced, it's like, you had to be the monk. What's happening here? We're in the cathedral now?
The warmth of life has entered my tomb. Prepare yourself, mortal, to serve my master for eternity.
I was going to say, like, a good ending point for this stream. You're going to try to sleep? Some nights I'm awake till like 3 a.m. Yeah. I often go to sleep at like 1. But yeah, you try to go, you get some sleep there, my friend. I was going to say that a good stopping point for this stream would be to kill the butcher, but I completely forgot, and we don't actually have the butcher in this playthrough. So I feel like killing the Skeleton King is a good goal for this stream. Get out of here. That's so many skeletons. We're fine. It's a shame. I mean, this is kind of cool, but it's still the catacombs. What's nice about the butcher is, like, you... Wait a minute. No, you don't, I don't think. Now I don't know. I'm second-guessing myself. I was going to say the butcher, you go to, like, a different area. You're, like, in this burning town. But I don't think so. This is a lot of arrows. Walk. Oh, okay. That's fine. It's fine. It might be doubling up on the enemies, but we can... As long as we're here, the archers won't shoot. This gives us a chance to take care of some of them. And the benefit is, like, once that area is clear, and now we have a place to... Yeah, now we have a nice place to go after these archers. Get up! Get up! Get up! Get him times 3! This is my rap song remix. Get him! Like, go, 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 get him! That wasn't get him times 3. What did we just flip for a switch? I don't know, but bad stuff probably happened. Get him! Get him! Get him! Yo, yo, yo! That was a terrible rap song. I'm adjusting to 4:30 a.m. wake-ups. So, that's... Yeah, if you have to be up at 4:30 a.m. and you only go to bed at 4, no. Yeah, oof. Sleep well, yeah. Though I get that, because I was an opener for a bit, so I was just kind of like naturally awake at that time. Though I did it very terribly. I was young, so like youth was on my side. But like I'd go to work at like 6 in the morning, but I'd be up to like midnight. That's Skeleton King. I don't like. Get up, get up, get up. Get out of here. Kill him. Kill him. Get out. Get out. Get him! He's got some magic resistances, but no immunities. Kinda sucks that some enemies have immunities, though. It's not as bad as it is in 2, though, because you have more variety of spells. And 2, it's like, I have a fire sorceress, and everything's immune to fire damage on hell. Well, that's freaking fantastic. Kill this Skeleton King! I mean, he's a necromancer, which makes things kind of hard. Admittedly, this bow's making him easier than he would be, but he's not as tough as the butcher so far. Come on, hit him! Hit him! Hit him! Get the fuck out of here, you bitch! Arrows everywhere! Yeah, he can't do shit! Oh my god. My rain of arrows. So many arrows. This is scary. I could run, but we need to use damage. We didn't do... That was like the most damage we've done in this fight. We're fine though. He does not do as much damage as the Butcher, but he also has a lot more adds. So, that's a better balance. It would suck if he hit as hard as the Butcher, but also... Yes!
Well, Leoric, I'll find your son.
We got him. Get him! Let's use this search scroll. Oh, now the loot is highlighted. Very good.
Now where would I put this?
You would put it up your butt. I don't know. Find a place. Get it. And now we can get this one. Ah! This location's cool, though. It's more nuanced than the Butcher's place. And I think I'm remembering that room. I think in...
I have no... Now where would I put this?
In the original Diablo... Nah, I hit the button again. In the original Diablo... The Butcher, I think, is just in the dungeon, so... But now I don't quite remember. Good job! Thank you, Bad Sad. Thank you! I did it! I killed that son bitch! He was a mean person. And he was trying to do things to my butt. And I was like, no! I don't like this. And then I killed him. What's up that? That way we can put 1 point, then we're at 25. We don't like mean peoples. No, we don't. Even if they're skeletons. Especially. Well, not especially. I don't care if they're a skeleton or not. But if there are mean peoples, you can get out of here with that nonsense. Identify the items. That crown is probably sick as hell, too. I didn't know that was in the original game. Did they add that in the mod? Life steal? What the front door? Heck yeah, we can steal life from people. We have a falchion, but we're not strong enough to use it. -9 to... See, that was a cursed quilted armor. It's a good thing I didn't wear it. Only sells for 1. That wasn't worth identifying. That's the sad thing about this game. It's like identifying, as long as it's a magic item, raises its price. So it's almost always better to identify stuff, but then sometimes you're like, I just identified that, and yeah, I lost money. Saved again. I might want to throw this pile of cash on the ground. I'm worried though about doing that and then it despawns. Because in the base game I don't think it would, but this is also a mod, so it might, because we have a stash? I hope not. But that might be one thing, is like, if our loot does despawn, then I'll use the stash, but I'll just like put money in there. We killed Leoric and they don't have anything to say about
How may I
that.
serve you? My grandmother had a dream that you would come and talk to me. She has visions, you know, and can see into the future.
Oh, can she now, Jillian? I don't believe you, frickin' doofus.
The curse of our king is past, but I fear that it was only part of a greater evil at work. However, we may yet be saved from the darkness that consumes our land, for your victory is a good omen. May light guide you on your way, good master.
So I guess this was the guy for the Leoric
Master,
quest.
I have a strange experience to
Damn it!
relate. I know that
Another
you
one.
have great knowledge of those monstrosities that inhabit the labyrinth, and this is something that I cannot understand for the very life of me. I was awakened during the night. By a
Oh,
screaming
it's this
sound
quest.
outside
I
of
was
my
just
cabin.
thinking, it's like, why haven't we gotten
From
this
my
quest?
bedroom, I saw the
This
shapes
is
of
the
small
quest
demon-like creatures in
to
the
get his
moonlight.
sign back.
After a short time, they ran off, but not before stealing the sign to my inn. I don't know why the demons would steal my sign, but leave my family in peace. 'Tis strange, no?
It is weird, but thank your lucky
Greetings, good
stars.
master. Welcome to the tavern. Griswold, the blacksmith, is extremely knowledgeable about weapons and armor.
I don't want to see that man about anything. He's probably stinky. He's not. He's a cool dude.
Well, what can I do for you?
Until he becomes a demon.
Demons stole Ogden's sign, you say?
Yep.
That doesn't sound much like the atrocities I've heard of or seen. Demons are concerned with ripping out your heart, not your signpost.
But this demon stole his signpost.
The innkeeper has little business and no real way of turning a profit. He manages to make ends meet by providing food and lodging for those who occasionally drift through the village. But they're as likely to sneak off into the night as they are to pay him.
Wow.
If it weren't for the stores of grains and dried meats he kept in his cellar, why, most of us would have starved during that first year when the entire countryside was overrun.
So he kept you alive. And you're like, I have no idea how he stays in business, which is fair. My bow's almost out of bow juice. I guess the durability on that does decrease pretty rapidly.
Can't a fellow drink in peace?
Can a fellow drink on base?
I want to tell you something, because I know all about this stuff. It's my specialty. This here is the best. The best.
The best.
That
That other ale ain't
so
looking.
stupid.
What
You know
dogs?
what I think? Somebody took that sign. They're gonna want lots of money for it. If I was Ogden, but I'm not. But if I
There was.
I'd just buy a new sign with some pretty drawing on it. Maybe a nice mug of ale or a piece of cheese.
This guy is super not helpful. Like, damn, dude.
I I sense a soul in search of answers.
We'll get another scroll of search. Those are useful to have, like, one or two. I got quiet just because I got lost in the music. It was just... that took me back. What does this Ruin of Fire do? No, let's find out. Book or Firebolt? We could go Firebolt. We'll shoot people with our fire. Where is, oh, we need a Scroll of Town portal. Good thing I didn't not get that. Sets a fire trap. That's kind of a fun thing to have as a rogue. Do I have a skill for it? No, I'll have to use it from the hotbar. Okay. Buy the other potion.
In search of answers.
I'm gonna drop a healing potion in town and see if it persists. Yeah, that's smart. Okay. Because we have so many healing potions, and we could just get more if something happens to it. In any case, we've been streaming for 2 hours. 2 hours plus at this moment. Like, 2 hours, 20 minutes, but... that's not bad. I adore this game, and I just want to keep going. Want to keep going, keep chilling with you guys, but... I probably should go get some writing done before I hang out with a friend later this evening. I was just about to go see Wart and see what items he has. But we're doing pretty good. Okay, we're calling the stream here. Thank you so much, everyone. I hope you've enjoyed this bit of the Dragon's Treasure. And if you haven't already, I'd appreciate if you showed that sub and like button some love. Don't forget, sharing is caring. Stay beautiful!